Anyways, there was another battle going on. It was the battle between the city of Boston and the city of Pittsburgh. I don't know, with all the screaming and yelling this fucking weekend, I don't know if anybody noticed that yesterday in the sporting world, the world that you can actually trust, well, they do give a lot of speeches, a lot of locker room speeches, and everybody actually is on the same team, and then they all go out together and they try to achieve a goal. The Boston Bruins and the Pittsburgh Penguins played each other on the same day that the New England Patriots and the Pittsburgh Steelers played. Now, I know if you're not from this country, or if you're just a cunt, you can be like, well, I mean, it's really the Boston is the Bruins, not the Patriots. You guys know why the Patriots are called the New England Patriots? This is really actually a sad tale about this team. We were the Boston Patriots initially, and what ended up happening was because, they were in the AFL, and it was an upstart league, and a lot of talent was in the NFL, nobody really gave a fuck. So in an effort to try to get more fans, they switched from Boston. They thought if they said New England, they could get enough people trickling down from Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, up from Connecticut and Rhode Island to maybe fill up a little bit of Fenway fucking Park, or wherever they played, Nickerson Field, all these places where they played. That's the reason why. So anyways, so the first game, the Bruins come out, right, and they play Pittsburgh. And for half the game, we were doing all right, After half the game, it was fucking 2-1. And then I don't know what happened. I don't even know what happened. I didn't see the game. I was doing some other shit, but I was watching it on my phone. It was like 2-1. I'm like, all right, they're hanging in there. And then I don't know. I felt like I walked around for 20 minutes. I looked back at my phone. It was like 5-1. We got fucking smoked. So, people giving me shit on Twitter going, that's one. Same thing's going to happen to you Patriots. And I got to be honest with you. I had no feeling one way or the other about that game yesterday as far as like, what do you think's going to happen? I had no fucking idea. Nothing was going to surprise me. If the Steelers came in and beat us, it wasn't going to surprise me. After the way, we just looked bad against the Texans, and I was not, didn't have too much confidence in our offensive line, and I know Pittsburgh always has like a great defensive line and that type of shit. So I didn't know what the fuck was going to happen. So I was very surprised at, how well everything worked yesterday, and it was just fucking amazing. And I was sitting there watching the game on this hospital TV, and the TV was so fucked up. It was because, it's fucking hospital TV, dude. Like it has like like those waves they used to do when someone was going into like a fucking, like a dream sequence. That's what it was. That's what it was like. So I couldn't even tell what quarter it was or how much time was left. And thank God they kept saying what the fucking score was, because I could barely see it. And that's all I did. I just was in the hospital and I was just fucking watching football games on this fucking TV that just had like these lines. Just they weren't doing like the wavy thing. They were just sort of, just going from left to right. And they just kept fucking going. I couldn't see what was going on. So, but fortunately, I was sitting there and I watched the game with my brand new baby daughter laying on my chest for the whole game. It was one of the fucking greatest, arguably the greatest moment of my life. Did I mention that? Did I forget to bring that up? That old fucking Billy the Kidless is finally your father. Yeah. My wife gave birth to a beautiful baby girl. She's perfect. She's absolutely gorgeous. And I'll spare you all the cliches, that everybody says. Because one thing I really did learn throughout this whole process, which is really as the guy, you're observing this amazing thing, is that, just don't tell too many fucking people. That's all I can tell you. I know I said it on the fucking podcast, but I don't run into you guys. I mean, in your life, don't tell too many people you're having a fucking kid, because I swear to God, the amount of misinformation, or even if it's good information, like a lot of people don't know how to fucking convey information in a compelling way. So you're just sitting there, just smiling, thinking, when is this going to be over? And, yeah, people will fucking... It's so nuts. They whatever they went through, they tell you that that's what you're going to go through. So you end up going in there and you have everybody else's experience in your fucking head swimming around. When the reality is, this is not their experience. It's your experience. And however you react, whatever you do, whatever you think and all that is fine. It's your fucking experience. Because I was sitting there almost having like an outer body experience thinking like, why aren't I feeling this? Why am I feeling this instead of that? I thought I was going to feel this and blah, blah, blah. I was literally in my head for like fucking, I don't know, like 15 minutes. So anyways, that was my weekend. I became a father and I got to see the Patriots go to their unprecedented 9th Super Bowl. So my wife and my beautiful daughter come home today. I have to do the Jimmy Kimmel show because I'm promoting my next stand-up special that comes out on Netflix on January 31st, taped at the Ryman Theater in Nashville, Tennessee, which is home of the original Grand Ole Opry and legendary place. I got to play it a number of years ago when I did Vince Vaughn's Wild West comedy tour festival thing they have out there in Nashville. And, of course, like every performer who goes there, you just fall in love with the place. It's just a magical place. So I got to do my special there and, very proud of this one. And if you guys can get the word out and just let people know that that I got a special coming out. It's on January 31st. I don't know how the ratings work on Netflix. I don't know but basically... people got to watch it. If you watch it, then it comes up on the thing where people can actually see it in the sea of like 20 million shows that they have on that worldwide network. So please tweet about it, Facebook about it, social media about it, and all that type of stuff. And I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm really proud of this special. I love the way it came out and all that stuff. So that's what I got going on. And my wife and daughter come home tonight. So that's it. This is the last time my house is going to be quiet. But I've been having a great time so far. I got my fucking diaper changing thing down. My swaddle game is at, like, I'd say, it's about at 80%. That's like the biggest fucking thing. I suck at burping. I'm not good at that. You know what I mean? Because, there's only so hard you can go on a baby's back before you think, like, am I like beating a baby right now? I don't want to do this. I've been busy, and I'm so happy that my wife is no longer pregnant. Other dads out there know what it's like in that the final fucking month is just so brutal where it's just like they are so uncomfortable and there's literally nothing you can do. One of the most helpless feelings I've ever had, and I'm just so happy that now she's on the other side of that. And I was as thrilled for her as I was for myself becoming a dad, just that that was over. So, Jesus Christ, I already knew my wife was tough, considering the amount of, I lose most fucking arguments to her, because but watching her go through what the fuck she went through, Jesus Christ, new level of respect for her toughness, you know what I mean? Like, my wife, what she went through, could literally watch, like, a UFC event and be like, these guys are pussies. I can't believe this was one of the craziest fucking weekends of my life. You know what I mean? From the Women's March to Donald Trump getting sworn in to the Patriots going to another fucking Super Bowl and becoming a dad. It was a hell of a 4 days, I can tell you that. And I don't know. And I'm very thankful, to be honest with you, all jokes aside, that I finally got to have that experience of becoming a dad, because it was getting to the point of, like, I don't know if I'm going to get this experience. And it's weird. I feel like I lived my youth straight into my golden years. And now I'm the middle part. I'm just doing it. I was joking. I think I may even said this on podcast. I'm like living my life like a Tarantino movie where it's like completely out of sync. John Travolta is walking by in the background. The diner scene in Pulp Fiction. Am I ruining this? Do I still have to say spoiler alert, even though that fucking movie came out like 23 years ago?